How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to KEYSN. I'm Carter Hugate.
And I'm Michael Minton. Tonight, we got a lot on the plate. A lot of wins, a lot of interviews. So go ahead and strap in, put the kids to bed early, and stay tuned for this week's Sports News Recap. First up on the docket, we have this week's video breakdown brought to you by the Lady Keydets women's soccer team. We're in the first 5 minutes here. Dancu, the sophomore, is going to stop a goal kick from going up the field. She's going to turn around and put it right down their throats. So let's break this down a little bit. South Carolina, a weak goal kick, good touch by VMI, and then a very poor touch by the defense. Sedona has plenty of time, finds the lower right corner, and the goalie just wasn't there. She fell asleep back there. Notable scores in that game, we had Riley Boucher. She goes ahead and scores in the 89th minute right at the end to make the score go from 1-1 to 2-1, sealing the victory for women's soccer. Men's soccer scored 2 goals against Mary Baldwin, shutting them out 2-0. Martin's notable goal was his header inside the box in the 18th minute of the game. Congratulations, VMI Soccer. Keep pushing forward, and we're looking forward to more of those wins.
We also have Sedona in an interview from University of South Carolina Upstate talking about it was a 1-1 tie. We have her in an interview after this. I'm here with Sedona Dancu after South Carolina Upstate. You guys ended in a tie, and what went well this game? What could you take away from it?
I think we really worked hard today. We have a saying that we say before each game is that we believe in each other and we believe in our team. And today we just fought. We fought for each other. We fought for VMI. We fought for everything that VMI stands for. I thought it was really good.
Awesome. So you were the only one who scored today. Talk me through the goal. Talk me through it. What? Who assisted you? What went happened?
That's actually something I'm not sure who assisted me.
What was going through your head?
I just thought I needed to move really quick, so I did a really quick move. Didn't think I actually had the shot off and got it in, and we were all shocked. So it was really good.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Great game.
So much.
I'm excited for the season.
Yes.
This is Carter Hugate with KEYSN. See you next time.
Unfortunately, this past weekend, the VMI football team fell short against Cornell in a very, very close loss. I personally thought that we caught the last onside kick. I was going crazy. It was a close game, but unfortunately the boys fell short. I got to blame it on the refs a little bit. We should have had that early touchdown. And my God, 3 safeties later, we finally got the 2 points that we deserved. So,
every single one was in the end zone, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. But even though the team, came up a little short, we did have some superstar stats. Go ahead and rattle those off for us.
Right. Stone Snyder, once again, 19 tackles. Although the score wasn't how we anticipated it to be, the defense was nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. That 2-22 gap was eventually stopped and maintained by the defense. And then once the offense got rolling a little bit, we were able to really, really get close. So keep going.
For sure. So Colin Ironside came in the fourth quarter. What was it? 28-2.
Absolutely, yeah.
28-2. Colin Ironside got thrown in the game. He had 16 receptions, 16 completions for 275 yards.
Yeah, no, Colin was on fire in that fourth quarter. The whole offense in general was. You could tell they really wanted to close that gap. They wanted that win. And, I think even though it was a loss, I think it's a perfect example of the VMI fighting spirit. Like, no matter how big that gap can be, we'll keep fighting all the way to the end. I think the football team displayed that very well.
I agree, Mike. We have Colin Ironside with an interview after the Cornell game. Stay tuned. I'm here with Colin Ironside after a hard-fought game versus Cornell. Tough spot you got put in at the end of the game there. What was your mindset going into that third quarter?
We were down 21-2 when I came in, and I just know there's no such thing as a 19-point play. So my thought process was, one play at a time, one drive at a time, one touchdown at a time, and just try to eat away at that lead that they had to get us back in the game. I had a poor first drive, threw a pick on my second play. Got to help the defense out. We can't put them in situations like that, given the
spot.
Cornell short field. So I got to be better in that aspect. But we're going to learn from the mistakes we had, and we're going to be better versus Western Carolina.
Gotcha. That leads me into my next question. What can you gather from this game, I guess, as a team? Not just yourself, but as a team, do you think you guys can capitalize in any other way?
Well, absolutely. There's always things to learn from. I'm sure we did some good things this game too. When we look back at the film, we'll take those things moving forward, and then we'll learn from the mistakes and just grow off those. And I think this team showed that we got fight in us. So no matter how much we're down, no matter how late the game is, we're going to play till that the buzzer strikes right at the end of the game. So we're always going to fight. We're always going to give everything we got, and I think that's what defines our team for sure.
Yep. Awesome, man. Well, thank you. Good
Appreciate
game today.
Thank you.
How about that halftime show?
Man, first time this season, the Rats got to go at it.
Yeah, so we had the Rats at a variety of games, a three-legged race, football toss, and a buddy carry. Golf company, shout out Alex Minton, little brother sealing the bag for GCO, got us all some hay downs. So
golf company always wins, Mike.
Yeah, they do, and they never lose. And if you think they lose, you're an idiot.
Here's the interview of them after their race. Stay tuned. All right, I'm here with the Rat Olympics champions of the football game here at the halftime show versus Cornell. Golf company wins it. Golf always wins. Let's start with you, Rat Minton. What was your game plan going into all of these events right here?
Our game plan was to stick to the plan, and the plan was simply to win. We went out there and we executed. We weren't worried about the competition. Not worried about it. Not at all.
What about you? What do you have to say?
Exactly. I totally agree. There was no competition. We were going to win. Golf company never loses. Golf company always wins. Teamwork, baby.
Heck yeah. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Now let's transition away from NCAA and get right into the club sports. As you can see, club hockey had their season opener on ice this past weekend. They did come up a little short, but the stats were, they had plenty of shots on goals, and a couple of boys spent some time in the penalty box, which KEYSN does not support unsportsmanlike conduct. However, I think everyone agrees that getting a little rough out there is sometimes necessary.
Oh!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
that's a hit, Mike.
That is. I'm curious to know if those gloves came off after that hit, because, wow. I don't know who they played, but my God.
Is that a tooth on the ground? Mike, he got laid out.
I might have to go to some of these hockey games for sure. Next up, we have rugby. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Rugby took on Radford over this past weekend. A win of 75-0. Absolute domination from the rugby team. Very big congratulations to them. Great job to our club sports and NCAA. What else can you say, Mike?
Can you really blame our rugby team from going absolutely ham on those guys? We're VMI for God's sakes. We know how to get rough, and we put our biggest guys out there. And when you have a school full of studs, 75-0, I feel like that's just child's play. Keep it up, VMI Rugby. Keep it up, VMI Ice Hockey. We'll see you next weekend. And
that's it for KEYSN. We'll see you next time.